right now with the owner of Lib Catering. What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
You're in a unique location here on Peter Street.
It's a little unique, you know. Still gotta fight to get a spot every day, you know what I mean? It ain't easy. Just gotta get out here and do what I gotta do.
I was driving by and had to bust a U-turn because it's my first time seeing you out here. How long you been out here?
Been out here roughly like 3 months. You know, it's it happens days, you know what I'm saying? So it's working for now.
So what made you choose this spot?
Choose this spot because I kind of live right here next door, the apartment, so it's more convenient, you know. So it's like, it works out. So you know what I'm saying.
So you've been living here a long time before you chose the spot?
Nah, I actually just started living here too, about like 3 months. So everything is just roughly new, you know. Thank God my sister been down here though for a while, so you know she got more connection and stuff like that. So you know what I mean. It works out.
So were you cooking previously?
Yeah, I was cooking previously. Cooking about for like roughly like 10 years. Started in the house. I had my little business up north in Massachusetts. Cheese kitchen. Straight out the house, you know, every Sunday. And so me and my sisters, you know, came to a conclusion we was gonna do the food truck, and I just moved down here, and this is what it's at.
So cooking out the house, how did you get your customers? How did you get them to rely on your food?
Cooking out the house, I mean, I only did it once a week, Sunday. So then I had the same customers damn near every week. Facebook, you know, my friends will, you know, repost my menu and stuff like that. You know, word of mouth, and just try to keep it. You know, it was, you know, I ain't really had that many people, but you know, the people that I had was constant with it. You know what I'm saying, and just kept me pushing and kept me going. So, you know.
So did you start off with a main dish and learn other dishes as you went? Or
yeah. So everything wasn't all came to me. You know, like I started actually cooking because I love to eat. You feel me? So I just started cooking my own food, and once I actually started like grilling a lot, you know, and I see that people, you know, like the food, so I started expanding different stuff, you know. That's the pasta, my honey Thai chicken and stuff like that, you know what I mean? This is different stuff I have.
So fast forward, we're in Atlanta, pick this location. First plate that you served and sold, how was that for you?
My first plate, I think it was the jerk chicken tacos. You know, when we first started, those was the hit, you know. It was a success, seeing that people really did, you know, like those tacos. They still do, you know what I'm saying? But it's just all creativity, you know, and time.
So give us a rundown on like some of the struggles when you first got this location up until now.
All right, the struggles. I mean, only ran into one cop situation, you know. After that, he never came back. The struggles was just not knowing half the stuff that I know now, like running the food truck, the trailer wise, and driving it, setting it up, you know, all of that. It was a struggle, man. And every day I just, you know, kept going, learning different stuff. And right now it's kind of easy right now. I don't really know everything, but shit, it's easier than when I started, you know. So
what's the difference between the trailer and the truck?
The trailer with the truck now, okay, so the pickup truck, anybody could drive the pickup truck now. So when you attach the trailer to the truck, you know, it's not easy backing it up, you know, parking, and like I said, if you don't have the right equipment to on the trailer, you know, like a wheel that you can actually haul it a little bit, you know what I mean, you're gonna have a little problem, you know what I'm saying? So all of that stuff I learned. I ain't know none of that, you know what I'm saying? And to learn how to drive the truck with the trailer. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing good actually. You know?
So you serve Jamaican dishes, right?
Oh yeah.
So you know, a lot of people eat Jamaican food, but it's hard trusting
Right.
certain people Jamaican food.
Definitely.
Not trusting as far as, you know, what they're serving, as far as taste-wise.
Right.
Is it official Jamaican food?
Oh yeah, man. My food is authentic, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's authentic too. It's like, cause there's no shortcut, you know, in my stuff. You feel me? Like, I basically do whatever that I feel like that's right to make my customer happy, you know, season wise, you know, taste wise, and preparation, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. So, you know.
Over fast forward, you on Peter Street, do you move around? Do you want to move around, or is this the spot for you?
Like they say, man, it all depends on the location, man. And right here, it's you know, it happens days, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like I could do better elsewhere. You know what I mean? I'm still looking for another spot actually, but for now, it's right here where I know I could do better, you know, than what right here is giving me.
So where can they find you on social media?
They can find me on vibescatering.com.